Hello, everyone. Welcome. I'm Lisa Martin with Silver Spring Town Center, and we're so happy to have you joining us for this special artist talk with Kedir Keri Ousman, who will be speaking about nostalgia for Homeland, and his work will harken back to his homeland of Ethiopia, but as well as other places he's lived in the world. So you're in for a treat. And featuring Kedir is part of our celebration of African Heritage Month, which is going on now. We also have another event, one of our signature events, our culinary traditions. We have culinary traditions of the African diaspora taking place Tuesday, the 24th of September at 7 p.m. on Zoom. I'll put in the chat a way to register if you'd like to join us for that. We're also looking for a few more panelists who can share their family food memories. You do not have to be an expert in food. Just share your family food traditions and from the African diaspora. Anyway, we are recording this program, and we also have another event coming up, a big event that we do each year. Now in its 11th year is our Harvest Moon Festival taking place Sunday, September 24th. And I've just confirmed that Kedir will teach a painting class at that. So this will be a great chance to hone your artistic skills with one of the experts. So this will be a great program. We also have live music and dance from around the globe and an array of exhibitors. So I hope you can join us Sunday, the 22nd of September for the Harvest Moon Festival on Veterans Plaza. And all of our events are made possible with generous support from Montgomery County, United Therapeutics, the Arts and Humanities of Montgomery County, Montgomery College, Maryland State Arts, and for the Harvest Moon Festival, our sponsor, Patient First, as well. So now let's get started with the program. I will put Kedir's bio in the chat rather than reading it. So hello, Kedir. Welcome. So happy to have you.
Thank you. Hello, everybody. How are you guys?
Great. So
my name is Kedir Keri Ousman. I'm originally from Ethiopia. I reside in the United States since 2013. And I'm an artist, painter, mural artist, graphic designer, and so on. So to start with, I grew up in Ethiopia, in western part of Ethiopia, where it's very forested area, densely forested area. So see, that's my passion to paint always nature, especially trees. So even I am far away from home, always I try to paint those landscapes, the red and green landscape. The grass is very green. The soil is very red. You can't imagine that red. So that was my childhood where I grew up. So lately I joined the Addis Ababa Fine Arts School to study after finishing my high school. I studied in Addis Ababa University School of Fine Arts. I graduated in 1989. Further, I started art studying in Russia, Moscow. at the Surikov Art Academy since 1993 until 2000. By the way, do you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah. And in Russia, I studied mural art and a very famous art academy. I specialized in mural art, mosaic, sgraffito, and fresco techniques with oil painting, of course. So after that, I went back home to Ethiopia and started teaching at the Addis Ababa University School of Fine Arts for about 10 to 11 years. I was teaching there. After that, I came back to United States. And I'm living in the United States since 2013. Here I work with, I have a studio in Silver Spring, Maryland, with friends. It's called, the space is called Nomad Art Zone. We are three artists. Three of us are from Ethiopia. So we do in this studio some creative works. And in addition, I teach at the Create Art Center in Silver Spring as a teaching artist. And it's a part-time teaching. And also at Carpe Diem Artists, I do that in Montgomery County recreation centers. I give art classes like painting and drawing. Let me share some of my works. So very early works and drawing study. And these are oil paintings. These are classical oil paintings. These works are when I was in Russia. And some are model work, some are commission works. Yeah. After that, I start painting back to the root. Mainly, my paintings are nature, nature with people, but the dominant part of my paintings are nature. The pictures are not good. These are some artworks. This is in Ethiopia after I went back home. This is a very big mosaic work in Ethiopia, southern part of Ethiopia. It's there was a king called Tona. It's a commemoration painting of that king. It's a mosaic, a very big mosaic, 7 meter by 7 meter size. And this is a group work to two artists, me and Getahun, with some students were helping us working because it's very big. And this one is worked by a group of artists. My work was only the sgraffito part. The sculpture is done by my friends. We took the commission together. So the sgraffito is my work. And detail the sgraffito, you can see it like this. The technique sgraffito is color with cement and sand mixed. It's after applying on the wall, we start cutting by layer the colors, and we start cutting back, engraving the cement, and get these different colors. This is a very big mosaic monument, and also this is work by a group of artists, mainly me and my friend, but supporting students who were working with us. It's in Awasa, in Ethiopia, Awasa, it's called the Sidama Cultural Heritage Monument. The detail of the mosaic is like this. And this is after we finish. All these were artists, group of artists. Most of them are our students. This one is a mosaic work, was done in 2017 after I came here with my friend Amara. We did it at the Mary Read in DC, Washington, DC, Mary Read Center. There is a swimming pool. On the swimming pool wall, we did this mosaic. Underneath the reflection of the mosaic inside the water, but the painting is the one you see it on the top.
Is it a painting or mosaic?
It's a mosaic. This is a mosaic.
With tesserae tiles?
No, it's multi mosaic. We ordered some of this multi from China. Some of them we got it from Baltimore. There is a place where the wholesalers of multi. But it's mosaic. It's very hard, and we did it piece by piece, like frame by frame. One frame is about 2 meter by, like 5 feet by 5 feet by 5 feet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's window kind of on the wall. It's a kind of framed windows. It's not a window, but it's like a window. It's concrete partitions. So for that space, they asked us an idea. It was a commission work by the DC government. Thank you. And this, how big, you can see like this, how big it is.
Oh, wow. Wonderful. And where is it?
It's in DC on 18th Street around Adams Morgan. It
Oh,
is
right.
called Mary Read Center.
Mary Read. Yeah. Okay.
They have underground swimming pool. It's inside the swimming pool, this painting.
Wonderful. And can you describe what kind of materials is the mosaic made from?
It's called smalty. Smalty mosaics are made of glass and paint.
Oh,
It's
smalty.
like it looks like ceramic, but it's a very hard glass, but it's colored glass.
Mm,
And that is made specifically for mosaic arts.
wonderful. Great. And so I think we have some time for questions from the audience.
How do you see your work going forward? Will you continue to sort of try to integrate in sort of imagery and the feeling of your homeland? Or do you see yourself going kind of beyond that?
Yeah, like I had some. I don't have much on this picture because this will be too much. This kind of works like
Yeah.
And this.
Yeah, they're stunning. They're beautiful.
And yeah, I'm streaming towards this kind of painting, but yeah, it's life is hard. One day or half day means I get to do my artworks, and I come to the studio. Sometimes I don't do anything. I just sit and the time is gone, and I have to go and work for survival. But
yeah,
I hope I get times to work on my arts.
these are so beautiful, really.
Yeah, this painting, the one on the left side, is a memory of a market where I grew up. That's where my father used to. He was a merchant. He used to buy from the farmers coffee and sell it to the exporters. So he usually this station was his spot. This under this tree, he has a big scale, and coffee farmers bring in this spot. So just it's a memory of my childhood.
Yeah.
Though it's and also what amazing in that area is very hot and green. When you are in the shade, it's very cold. It's amazing. It's like you are in air conditioned place. When you go to the sun, it's very hot. Yet right away you go to the shade, it's very cold. Sometimes you go for sun again because you feel cold.
Yeah.
And it's very important. The tree functions very well in these areas. The one in the right side is the story of Caldis, a shepherd. It's a tale about the coffee origination of coffee, because we believe, and most people believe, coffee originated from Ethiopia.
Yeah.
The place is called Kaffa. It's a region called Kaffa. In that area, coffee originated around thousands years ago. The tale is like a shepherd called Kaldi. He used to see for goats, and one day he noticed. After a while, he noticed after they ate some cherry, their behavior changed. The goats' behavior changed. So he noticed for several times, and he started to try this cherry, and he felt something different. So it started the coffee tradition from that tale. It tells us from that story.
Right.
I have these are some where I grew up. We used to play hide and seek in jungles, not in some neighborhoods. We go to collect some fruits, wild fruits, and you see such kind of nature, wild forest, and that also from childhood memory. And also in our yard, there was a very big tree. We used to play when we were a child, this kind of thing. This is not a rope, it's a natural, like, I don't know what it's called, this, it goes under on the tree. It's a very hard
like a cord, or what's the English? I can't even think of the English word.
yeah.
Vine.
Vine. Yeah,
Yeah.
like a
Yeah.
vine, a very
Yeah.
strong vine.
A strong vine. It's not rope. It just goes. We just tie on that some hardwood, and we just sat on that and play this kind of play. So no swing in our childhood, because it's very small city where I grew up. So that's the memory.
And there are a lot of trees in your work, which are wonderful, Kedir. Can you tell us what these trees, what kind of trees these are?
It's like baobab and some, even I don't know the names. Like there are some this one is like acacia trees, the one in the right side. The wild coffee grows under the big acacia trees. It needs a shade, the coffee itself. So it grows under these acacia trees. And most of the trees, I don't know the names in English. So in the future, I have to study the name of the trees in English.
Do you know how old the really big tree is? About how old?
Yeah, you don't know, because most of the trees are wild trees, maybe 100 or more. Because in that area, my father went to that place. It's like from his birthplace, it's about 700 kilometers away. He went for business, so he loved it. He stayed there, and we grew up there. So this painting is it's like a dawn. It's amazing because in Ethiopia, Muslims and Christians, we live together and dress the same kind of dress. You don't know, these people are coming back from church or coming from mosque. You can't say it because both have the same cultural dress. And when you go to mosque or church, you have to dress covered like this. This one, the picture is not good because on the painting, you see the road and the ground and the grasses.
Was this done at sunset?
Yeah, it's a sunset, but still you can see some leaves on the painting. It's a very poor picture.
But I can still see it's nice. And then did you have some images from your Russian era?
Yeah, these are from Russian school, traditional painting school. It's academic. We study for, I studied for about 7 years there, and I did my master's degree. The first year was like introduction with the language and their history, because you study in Russian, so you have to know the language before you study art. So 1 year was the full language class. After that, in 1994, I started the class until 2000 for 6 years.
In which city?
In Moscow. It's the academy is called Moscow State Academic Art Institute, named after Surikov, the famous Russian painter.
And how was your experience there?
Yeah, it was, I was young, so it was very fruitful time for me. I learned a lot, and I like the people, and they're so helpful. And the good thing, my teachers back home in Ethiopia were studied in Russia too. So I knew about Russia before I go to Russia, because my teachers, 90% of art teachers in Russia, in Ethiopia, they came from Russia. I mean, Ethiopians, but studied in Russia. So I was interested because of that, and we had a good relationship with the Soviet Union, and we had so many Russian literatures in Ethiopia. So, you know about Russia a lot. So that's why I was interested to go to study in Russia.
Have you been back since then?
To Russia?
Mm-hmm.
No, I would love. I have friends there, and one of my classmates in Ethiopia, we were a student in Ethiopia together, art school, and we were in Russia together, but he was in St. Petersburg. he graduated there, and he married a Russian, and he's still there teaching in a university, art painting teacher. He's a painting teacher there. So I have a connection from Russia until now. And I don't want to forget the language because I read sometimes in Russian literatures. So these are pencil paint drawings, just pencil on paper.
You said you have a studio.
Yeah.
Is it open to the public? Do you do exhibits? And
No, when we do exhibits, we'll open. It's like open house. We do sometimes like once in 3 months or something like that. But if someone wants to come by appointment, you are all welcome. Because when you come here, not only me, because you can see 2 other artists' paintings.
how can we stay on your mailing list when you do exhibits, openings?
I will notice to Lisa to the Silver Spring Town Center, and you just you can follow, because always when you do something, we'll link the Silver Spring Town Center.
Okay,
And
thank you.
Thank you.
Silver Spring Town Center hosted a artist reception of the 3 artists there at Nomad Gallery, Solomon Asfal and Derege, what is his last name?
Derece Demisi.
Desi.
Derece Demisi.
Demisi. Yeah. Derece Demisi.
Hi, I'm here. I'm happy to follow up when Kedir explaining about his works and his the older drawings. You know, some of them I don't know. You know, and I'm happy to be here with you. Hi, Lisa, and everybody.
Hi, is this Derege, the artist that we're
Yes, yes.
Okay, but you have a different last name on your
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I use Demise because back home we use middle name as a last name. So my works are promoted mostly with Demise, so that's why.
Okay, great.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like mine, Kedir Keri. Back home, I am called Kedir Keri, but when I come to the United States, Kedir Ousman, because in Ethiopia, nobody calls you by last name. They call you by your middle name and your first name.
And is one of them your father's name?
Yeah, Keri is my father's name. Osman is my grandfather's name. It goes like that. In Ethiopia, everybody has his name, his father's name, and his grandfather's name. So we use grandfather name. It's official for official documents only, but to call you call Kedir Keri or Kedir. That's like Derece Demisi or Derece. Like his Wolde Georgis is his last name in America.
Is it also for women?
Yeah,
women-
for
Yeah,
everybody.
for all.
Okay, so women also take their father's and grandfather's names.
Yeah. We didn't take we don't give our name for our wives.
Okay. So they don't change their name when they get married.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
use their father's and grandfather's name.
Mm-hmm. Great. So
And
Kadir, I have a question for you. That might be like because you've been, you know, this is your second time when you stay away from home, like when you travel. So I would like to hear from you, what is, you know, homesickness, you know, missing back home, and then what do you feel like when you come to America? You've been in Russia, and then what was the feeling there? You know, you were young, and then when you come here, you know, there is time difference, right? So please, if you have some word to explain.
yeah, when I went to Russia, that was my first time away from home. That was very hard, and it was exciting, very exciting, because I just a new world, a very completely different nature. So the white night, sometimes you go to St. Petersburg, Russia, for about 15 days, it's a day, there is no sunset. You just, you can see the sunset and rise in a minute. So that was very difficult for me. While it's sun, I can't sleep, because in Ethiopia, you know, we are close to equator, so we have 12-hour day, 12-hour nights, that's it. The difference winter and summer, it's maybe 30 minutes difference, 30 minutes longer night or 30 minutes longer day, that's it. So when you go to Russia, that was experience I faced and was very difficult. But I was young, so I was comfortable right away, because you can get with people, I mean, easily when you are young. So, but I have a homesickness like for about 3 years. And after 3 years, I went back for the first time to visit Ethiopia. And after that, I don't have any sickness. That's it. That was
Yeah.
the first time. When I came to America, I was not homesickness my problem. I don't feel at home. I'm not comfortable. Maybe I'm grown up, and I used to different culture, and so.
So adjustment, some kind of
Yeah.
adjustment, cultural, yeah.
How would you describe the difference between Russian and American culture, Kedir?
That's the Russian culture is a little closer to Ethiopian culture than the American. The American is so different, and it's difficult. But when you live, you can feel that Russians, they have what do you call? I can't explain, but I was comfortable there. It's not that different culture, I mean, than Ethiopia. Here a little bit, I mean, sometimes it become weird for me. And, but it's okay. It's
In terms of what? Like in terms
Yeah.
of, I mean, culturally, or
Yeah, culture, I mean, it's a religion maybe, because the culture and religion are very close. Like, so the Russian, they are Orthodox, and some parts are Muslim.
okay, so it's very tight.
It's yeah, the
Mhm.
culture is strict in religious
Mhm.
aspect. And in Ethiopia is the same like that, the religion and the culture it goes together. When you come to America, it's everything is free. So it's I don't know how it's difficult to me to explain. Yeah.
Do you so you were in an artist's community when you were in Moscow. It sounds like you were surrounded by fellow artists there. And I know that you are around Ethiopian artists. Are you around, do you have much interaction with American artists also here in DC, Silver Spring?
No.
No.
I'm, you know, here in Silver Spring and in Maryland, DC, we are a lot of Ethiopian artists.
Mm-hmm.
So we are by ourselves. We don't have because I didn't go to school here in America, and I came not as an artist in America. I came as an immigrant. I have to survive. I have to find some works like for survival, not connected to arts.
Mm-hmm.
So
I see.
the circle is not where I'm in. It is not the artist circle. So it's difficult to find the art circle in here because, as I told you, I'm not in art business here.
Well, I would invite you to participate in some of Silver Spring Town Center's programs that that feature interaction with other artists, like our art salons, and maybe come to other artist talks. We do these monthly artist talks on Zoom, but we also have in-person events and where you can meet other artists and connect with them too. So yeah, I see you're also maybe at a different point in your life. You're a husband and father now, and then you don't have the free ride, as they would say, you know, that you had in Russia, and you have to make your living here. So it's a very different experience. But
thank you, Lisa. Maybe we'll find the time to connect with American artists.
Great. Well, I'll start sending them over to visit you too, because there are so many, you know, just in Silver Spring.
Yeah.
I'll tell them. But you're also teaching at Create, so I imagine you're making new connections there as well at Create Arts.
Yeah.
Tell us about that.
Yeah. Create Art Center, they have various classes, like they have the art therapy classes, and they have ceramic and graphics and painting. I usually teach painting and sometimes drawing. So it's a non-profit organization, I think. So they have different type level of age, like young children and adults. They have different classes for children and adults. So it's interesting there too.
Great. Yeah, we've partnered with Create Arts on some art workshops. So yeah, that's great. And they're located right next to you. What's the address of your gallery?
914 Silver Spring Avenue.
Right, 914 Silver Spring Avenue.
914 Silver Spring Avenue.
Great.
And our studio, the Nomad Art Studios 109, the suite 109,
Right, it's just straight through on the ground, the
the
main
corridor, yeah.
to the back,
Yeah.
in the back. Great. Well, does anyone have any final questions or comments for Kedir? Sorry. Who is that talking? It sounds very strange.
It's it's fast forwarding kind of thing.
Yeah, your sound is not coming through clearly. It's do you want to write in the chat what you were asking or saying? Anyone else with a comment or question? Maureen, did you have?
I would just say thank you. I've really enjoyed seeing the art and learning more about Ethiopia and about your history and your art. And how people in Ethiopia are named. It's very different.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Enjoyed learning about your work and you and your art.
Okay, thank you, Maureen.
Thank you, Lisa and Kedir.
Thank you, Mary.
So come and see Kedir at the Harvest Moon Festival. He'll be teaching painting, and it will be a limited class, and it's free, and all the materials will be covered. Just email me if you'd like to. You have a heads up since it will fill immediately once I promote it. So, 'cause this will be great. Sunday, September 22nd. Great. Well, what projects are you currently working on, Kedir?
No, I don't have any project now.
Okay, I hear the person again. I heard something. Did they write in the chat?
Yeah, there is in the chat, I think. Yeah.
Is there? Because I can't
Yeah, there's in the chat. It
I
says
can't
sorry.
see the chat. Let me see now. Okay.
Tony
Yeah.
D to
Oh,
everyone.
Tony. Oh, yeah. Okay, so everyone see that he said, sorry, my sound is messed up again. The concept of multiple artists collaborating on a project was new to me, and I think it's a lovely idea.
Oh yeah,
Thank you.
that's great. Yeah.
Right. All right. Well, I think that's probably it. Well, this has been wonderful, Kedir. We've really enjoyed getting better acquainted with you and your wonderful work. Such a
Thank you.
diversity of styles, and yeah, so
Mhm.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you, Lisa. Thank you, Kedir.
thank
you.
you.
Thank you, everybody.
Derajay.
Thank you,
We'll
Thank
feature
Derajay.
you sometime on your own too, Derajay.
All right, Lisa. Thank you. Have a good one.
Thank you.
Everyone have a
Bye.
wonderful evening.
Thank you, Maurice.
You as
Thank you.
well.
Take it in.
Have a good one.
Yeah.
Bye.